everyone. Welcome back into Coach Prime's Playbook. We're so excited today to be sitting down with Cash Cleveland. And, well, since we just saw that little bit with Shedeur, let me ask you, what's it like protecting a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders?
It's awesome, protecting a Heisman candidate, it's awesome. Snapping the ball to him, making sure he's got enough time to get the ball off, getting the play from him, making sure we're good, making sure everyone's blocked up, and seeing what he sees from behind me. So when I got the ball and I'm calling out what I call out, he's seeing the same thing and knows where he's protected from and knows where he's hot from. So doing that and us communicating together is just great.
We know what his standards are for all the players around him. Did you feel any pressure when you come in as a walk-on freshman? That Arizona game, you hadn't taken a snap with the starters in practice, Coach
Correct.
told us, which is incredible. What kind of pressure are you feeling at that moment when you're going out there?
Yes, ma'am. I don't really feel pressure because, we're always taught to be ready at any time, so I'm always prepared. And
when you first saw a window of opportunity that, you know what, I could possibly play, because, we had a guy that shut it down, that tapped out, that quit,
Yes,
and now that bumps you up.
Yes, sir.
And you start saying, you know what, I can do this.
Yes, sir.
When did it become real?
It's so surreal because I would hit my knees every night and pray to God that if I get the opportunity, if the opportunity ever presented itself, I would take full advantage of it. So as my number got called, I was like, this is my time. God called me to do this, and my purpose is playing the game of football, but I always want to spread the word of God because that's who I am as a person.
You do a good job of that.
Yes,
That's
sir.
beautiful. And, of course, you also have a relationship with Jordan Seaton. You played with him over at IMG.
Yes, ma'am.
Curious, did he have any influence in you coming to Colorado? What was that? Any of that?
Yeah, coming out of high school, I didn't really have a lot of looks. I was overlooked because I'm a small offensive lineman, but, it's all about leverage and getting to the perfect angle, perfect point, and I feel like I do a great job of that, and he's always told me just stay prepared, keep doing what I'm doing, and be ready when my number's called, so that's what I've been doing.
The best thing about this team, we don't care, and he could attest to this. If you're a 4-star, 5-star, 3-star, no star, if you can play, you're going to play. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
If you can play, you're going to play. So that's resounding noise and not just chatter to young men out there that wants to be a part of this program. If you could play, you're going to play. I don't give a darn where you're from, what the star is, because once you come here, all the stars are gone. We don't care about that.
Right.
You got to show up and show out on the field.
Well, one thing that's pretty cool that's been circulating around the internet is that a future Hall of Fame center gave you a little message, Cash. Let's play it in case you guys haven't heard this one yet.
Cash, where'd you play in center? Just want to say from one center to another, best of luck, stay low, and more importantly, hungry dogs run faster. Outwork 'em, baby. Hungry dogs run faster!
I absolutely love it. What does that mean to you when Jason Kelce's giving you some advice there?
It's awesome, getting that shout out from him means a lot because he's one of the best centers to ever play the game of football. Yeah. So seeing that, it's a lot of motivation, makes you just want to do more and take the extra step of becoming a better offensive lineman.
That's incredible. And you were saying, look, it doesn't matter what star you are.
Yeah.
If you can play, you can play. And boy, can you play. You allowed one pressure in that Texas Tech game. How are you so ready for such a big stage with everything we talked about leading up to you to this point?
Coach Prime, he tells us watch film. We got to have a standard that we hold that you got to have so many hours of film watch. So I try to go above and beyond that standard and watch as many hours as I can. Every off time I have, that's what I'm doing. I'm studying the defense, see what they're doing. One thing I noticed about Texas Tech is that every time they were in cover one, they were bringing pressure. So that's something I noticed I communicated to the guys out there. So just little things like that. When I'm out there, I'm like, I've watched this on film. I know what's coming. So communicating that to the guys, making sure we're on the same page and making sure two's protected because when he's protected, we're the most deadly offense in the nation.